Good morning. I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It is 5:50 in the morning. I made plans with a friend for the evening, not quite realizing that of course it would be the first day of Nano, and I was like, I had already started to stress out about, oh my gosh, like, how am I gonna get my writing done for the day if I have plans to go out? And I was already starting to freak out about it. And I was like, you know what? I'll wake up early in the morning, I'll do it, and then that way I'll be done. I don't have to worry about it when I'm hanging out with him. I actually mentioned this in I have a video. I did a Preptober video that was 5 things that helped me win NaNoWriMo, which I'll link over here for you. And one of the strategies I mentioned was that if I have something to do in the evening with my friends, I'll get up really early to write, because that way I don't have to worry about it and freak out about it. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. So this morning I have set up for myself. I just gotta, it's the first day of Nano. So I'm gonna get to it. I have to leave my house at 7:30. So I have like an hour and a half to write 1,900 words. So I'm gonna start right away. And I thought I was gonna want tea, so I like brewed tea, but then I actually was just like really thirsty for water, which if you know me is like really weird and rare that I actually want to drink water. So yeah, drinking water and gonna get going. I'm up again, not that early because it's Saturday, so I'm not up that early. I'm up at like, what time is it? Like 9-ish, 9:15, something like that. So yesterday I hung out with my friend in the nighttime. I ended up staying out a lot later than I thought I was going to stay out. So I'm very glad that I, decided to write in the morning. I did miss a lot of live write-ins, which I kind of missed, but prioritized friends. So that's what happened. This morning, I have a lot more time. Like, I'm not rushing off to work. So I think I'm going to do like a few 20-minute sprints instead of just like writing nonstop until I hit 2,000 words for the day. So I'm going to do the sprints so I can like chill out a bit in between each sprint. Also, I've been thinking a lot about my space opera project, which was originally why I actually think I'm going to make it adult. I think that's kind of better for the content. But anyway, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about maybe I want to start very slowly building out a world building Bible for it. I usually don't do world building Bibles because I'm impatient and I get bored. But since it's not really the primary project I'm working on, it's basically I'll be working on my horror, and then like every day while I'm already doing Nano, I'll just go in and do like a new section of the world building Bible and just kind of do that continuously until I actually have time to sit down and write that book, which is not going to be for a long time. But then at least when I actually sit down to write it, I'll have this enormous world building Bible. And so maybe I won't struggle as much. It's like a very epic sci-fi. It's a huge world. It's so many things are like completely brand new. This is a series. This is like the only series that I've actually been like, oh yeah, I could do more than a trilogy. Like I could do 5 books. So it's a gigantic world with every planet in the solar system. So like, yeah, I think that's something I'm going to work on while I do NaNoWriMo. So I'll like be doing Nano, and then I'll also be like doing a world building Bible at the same time. So that's what I'm gonna get up to today. I also have to do my taxes for October because October ended, and I have a big pile of receipts and I gotta record them all. Because when you get signed up to publish a book, you gotta do bookkeeping suddenly because you have to do business taxes. And that's something I'm discovering comes along with being an author. So that's also something I have to get done today. So yeah, let's get started. Hello. So it's day 3. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I just finished filming a video that would have already gone out by now. My family, one of my family members came down to visit from far away, and so we all went out and like went to the mall and did a bit of shopping. And now I've come back home because I was like, I need to get writing done. I had plans to like write 1,000 words in the morning and then like take a long break and then write 1,000 words in the evening. I still might do that. It's just like, obviously it'll be a shorter break. So that's kind of maybe what I'll do. What time is it? It's like 4 something now. So if I write 1,000 words now, then I kind of give myself a 2-hour-ish break and then write 1,000 words later. That kind of might be how it'll break it up. I think how I'm gonna start doing it is maybe I will start waking up a bit earlier for work and like doing a bit of writing right in the morning before I leave, and then that way when I come back in the evening I won't have as much to do. If you saw my video that I posted on Tuesday, that was one of the tips and tricks for getting in your NaNoWriMo word count that I brought up, which I will link that video here. But yeah, it's nice to split through the day and the evening. I don't think I want to wake up at like 5:30 every morning to like get in my full word count for the day, but I don't think I have any issues with the idea of getting up at like 6-ish, at 6 o'clock around, and getting in some of the word count, and then, you know, figuring that out. So that'll be its own thing. So I'm gonna write now. I woke up at 5:30 again today. Yesterday I was kind of like sleepy really early on, and so I thought I'll just go to bed early and then wake up early and write because I was already tired early, so I may as well like make the most of it. So yeah, I woke up early today. I don't know how often I'll actually do this. I might just like wake up later and do a little bit of writing and then do a little bit of writing in the evening, but I don't know. It kind of depends on how I feel the night before. If the night before I feel like I'm gonna go to bed early anyway, then I may as well wake up early and write. So I got in another 2,000 words, a little bit over. I've been doing like a little bit over every single day. This is only day 4, but I have been doing a little bit over every day, which is kind of nice. I find that for whatever reason, once I'm like getting towards the end of like a whole thing, that's kind of for whatever reason when I start to like write a little bit faster and get a little bit more into it. So I got a full chapter done today. They entered the haunted house today, which was exciting for me. I got to write like a creepy horror scene, which I like hope is creepy. I think it probably will be because it like involves maggots, which are like very gross. So I think it'll be appropriately creepy. So I did that today, and yeah, that's about it. Now I'm like free the whole day. I do have like a bunch of errands and stuff to do in the afternoon. So I gotta get those done anyway, so it kind of is nice that it's freed up my evening. And because it's freed up my evening, probably when the evening comes, I'll like not have that much to do, and I could probably go to bed early again and wake up early again. So maybe this will be my thing. Maybe I'll just become a morning writer. So yeah. day 6. I get to work from home today. I still woke up early, but instead of waking up at 5:30, I woke up at 6:30 because I don't have to commute, so I was able to get my writing done for tonight. I did 2,400 words. I like that I'm consistently going over, because the more I consistently go over in the beginning, the less I will have to write on a daily basis in the latter half of the month. Though in the latter half of the month, I'm going to be on vacation. I'm going to go to London in the UK, which I always have to specify because there's a London, Ontario, and people for whatever reason keep thinking I'm going on vacation to London, Ontario, which literally no one does unless they're from there. So don't know why that happens, but yeah, I'm going to go to the UK, which I will also vlog, and I'm going to be like writing and like hanging out there. And so honestly, I will probably write a ton while I'm there. So really it's the time that I don't even need as much writing time, but I still like getting ahead anyway. Today was like really smooth going. I have 2 perspectives in my book. And one of there's like one very main perspective and one that kind of shows up every once in a while. The second one is really to like help build intrigue because even though I'm writing it a horror, I like that thriller twists element. Like I like having a lot of twists and a lot of like making people guess what's going to happen. So that's a lot of what that second point of view is. And her chapters are just like super easy for me to write. They are mostly dialogue, which is probably why it's so easy to write. Like they like sit down and have a conversation. So then it's kind of like, yeah, it's almost entirely dialogue, and it's just me like building up stuff. And that character's voice is like a lot easier for me. I think that character's voice is a lot closer to like the sort of like snarky characters that I usually put in. And my main character this time around is like very, very different from that. So their voice is like a little bit more mature in a way, even though they're the younger character. And so it's a little more difficult to write that. Versus this point of view is like very just like snarky off the cuff. So it's like super easy for me to get those in. So today was a lot easier. I always say that. I call her name is Brittany, so every time I have to do a Brittany chapter, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a piece of cake because it's a Brittany chapter. So anyway, that was me for today. Day 7 of Nano. I just finished doing my writing for the morning. It's a little bit of a struggle starting out. The NaNoWriMo website also annoyed me because my word count that I'd put in yesterday, it just like erased it. And so I had to add it on today, but the new website won't let you like pick a date or anything. So then it was basically like, you didn't write at all yesterday. So it ruined my streak, which is like not like, it doesn't really matter. I know the badges and the streaks and all that stuff on the website don't actually matter, but it had really annoyed me. Yeah, I was just like, maybe test this website further. I understand this is kind of like a not-for-profit thing. That's fine and that's wonderful, but maybe like double test the website before the launch, because I know a lot of people have been having trouble with the website. It looks really nice, just the functionality. But anyway, I got those words down. I'm coming very close to 40k out of the 80k I have allotted for this manuscript. I'm still in the fun and games section. I haven't started. I'm supposed to have 4 subplots. I've only started 2. By the time the midpoint comes, I'm supposed to have wrapped up like half of the subplots, so that after the midpoint, I wrap up the other 2 subplots and then I kind of finish it. Is nowhere near being ready for that. I feel like I'm gonna do the thing I always do, which is like my beginnings like quite fast, my middle is huge and slow, and then my ending is also fast. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like try and cut out I don't know, some of the subplots, like I need them to happen slower, but I think I'm gonna see if I can ramp it up a bit more. But yeah, I'm like 5K away from the midpoint, and I feel no closer to being done with that. So I don't know. My goal was 60K. I might end up like writing outside of NaNoWriMo, or I don't know. I always like to like, I'll probably just like speed through and like pack all the subplots in and then like go in later and like expand stuff. I don't know, but it's just like, it's getting real long and it's all entertaining to me, but I'm like, I don't know it'll be entertaining to a reader. So anyway, I gotta fix that up. And then tonight I'm just gonna go to a book launch of my friend Kelly Powell, her book Songs from the Deep. It like came out yesterday, but her book launch in Toronto is today, and so I'm gonna go to that, and I'll see you later. So that was the end of NaNoWriMo week 1. I have firmly established that I am a morning writer. That's just how this is gonna go. I write a lot faster in the morning. I just am significantly more productive. And then it's nice for me because then when I come home from work, I don't have to do anything. I know I had made some promises to myself that I would join writing sprints and I would do more work, but then I like joined a writing sprint in the evening. Author Angela Ann was doing one with Alison Aldridge, and I was on there for like 20 minutes and I did like 100 words. Like I did almost no writing. So I don't think I'm super proficient in writing twice in a day. I think I'm just better at getting everything done in the morning. But anyway, that's the video. And I will see you next week on Tuesday. I'll have a NaNoWriMo advice / feelings video. And then on Friday, I will have another vlog for you. How was your first week of Nano? Please, in the comments, comment how things went for you so we can chat about it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.